Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Friends, we have no refuge but love. Therefore let your hearts be tranquil, cherish angers towards no one. Let your hearts be full of love for the king and the village headman and the elephant that tramples you under his feet. The 30 youths followed the admonition of their leader. Such was the power of their love that the elephant dare not approach them.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, all axes, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Enchanté means nice to meet you in French. My name is Wesley. The joy-filled people of New Caledonia send you happy greetings. New Caledonia is an island oasis situated in the heart of the southwestern Pacific Ocean, about 750 miles east of Australia. It's an archipelago of islands with pristine beaches and waters that sparkle in the bright sun. It is one of the collectivities of France. New Caledonia represents a fascinating blend of both French and indigenous Kanak influences. As the original Melanesian inhabitants on New Caledonia, the Kanak have contributed many arts and crafts, such as intricate wood carvings and spiritually symbolic sculptures. Traditional Kanak customs also celebrate closeness and support within communities or clans. The Jean-Marie Gibao Cultural Center, built to honor the Kanak people, is a spacious building with rounded pavilions that are patterned after the traditional Kanak Grand Hut. New Caledonia has dazzling lagoons and the longest continuous barrier reef in the world. Many of the island's unique plants arose from species that existed millions of years ago. Several animals are found only on the island as well. The New Caledonian crow, found only in the island country, is incredibly smart and can actually construct tools to solve problems. The ornate flying fox is another unique species. It is actually a megabat with very soft fur that feeds primarily on fruit. We are honored to share a glimpse of our hospitable New Caledonia with you, intelligent viewers. We wish your days overflow with pure love and joy. For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one, Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God, Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher, Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where animals and people live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the International Vegan Restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Buddhist Stories, the Story of Magha, Part 3 of 10 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on September 12, 2015 in France.
We are going back to India again. The prince then thought to himself, after being pushed around like that, he was thinking to himself, all these men appear to be pleased. When they took his place, of course, no? After he cleaned it already and make it comfortable, they came and just took it. Of course they're pleased. Since this work of mine conduces to the happiness of men, it must be a meritorious work. He was proud of himself. I wasn't proud on that train. I was thinking, my God, where are they pushing me? Okay. Did not have time to be proud and thinking. Okay. So on the following day, he took a spade and clear a big empty space as big as a threshing floor. Probably a football field, something like that, okay? A threshing floor is a place where they clear very big so that people can thresh their cereals, yeah? And then it will spill all over, and different places, different people came in different area to thresh their cereal, yeah? Rice and stuff like that. So probably a very big one. Whereupon all the men came and stood there. Yeah. And then in cold weather, he even built a fire to warm them so that the place became a favorite resort to all. Then he thought to himself again, it behooves me to take upon myself the task of making the road smooth and even. So early in the morning, he started out to make the road smooth and even, cutting down and removing all the branches of trees that needed to be removed. Thus he did spend his time. I wonder, why is he a prince? Doesn't he have any, assistant or horse to carry out work for him? Probably in old time, huh? Old time prince, huh? Yeah. In Africa, I met some princes. They don't look like princes. They're working like you and I. And some princes, stamped from Africa, different tribes. Yeah. And I met the king, one of the kings. He just lived in one of the normal huts. He had 7 wives. Nevertheless, they're all very coordinated, harmonious. Together, the wives. Well, at least when I was there, in front of me. Behind, I don't know. Okay, I cannot tell you. Another man saw him and said to him, "Master, what are you doing?" So he replied to the questioner, "Master, I'm treading the path that leads to heaven." So the other guy said, "Okay, I want to be your companion." Because they translate a little difficult, so I make it simple. "Be my companion, master." They call each other master, politely. Yeah. Maybe sir nowadays. Call each other sir. "Be my companion, master. Heaven is a pleasant place for many." He was thinking that making meritorious deeds, he will go to heaven. That's why he say he's walking the path toward heaven. Yeah. Seeing the two, a third man asked the same question, received the same answer, and joined them the same way, and then a fourth, then a fifth, until finally there were 33. Now we know why. Yeah. All these men worked together with spades and axes and made the road smooth and even for a distance of 1 and 2 leagues. I don't know how, maybe 2 miles or something. Huh? 2 leagues, how much is that? Huh? Is it such a thing at this time? No. Old time, huh? Okay. Just say 1 or 2,000 miles. The village headman saw them and thought to himself, "These men are all following the wrong occupation." Yeah, he worried about tax paying, If they keep digging like that, they don't pay tax, no? Right? If they would only fetch fish and flesh from the forest, or indulge in strong drink, or do something else of the sort, I should make something by it. Yeah, I knew it. You see what I mean? Meaning these men are useless, paying no tax. So he sent for them and asked them, "What is it that you are doing?" "We are treading the path to heaven, master." "That is no proper occupation for men, living the lives of laymen. What you should do is to bring fish and flesh from the forest, indulge in some strong drink." Alcoholic stuff. And enjoy a generally good time. But they refused to follow his suggestion, and the more he urged them, the more firmly they refused to do as he suggested. Finally, the village headman became angry. "I will destroy them," he said. So he went to the king and said to the king, "Your Majesty, I see a band of thieves going about committing depredations." The king replied, "Go and catch them and bring them before me." Oh, poor king. No? This is a problem when people give wrong information. What to do? So the village headman arrested the 33 youths and took them before the king without instituting an inquiry into their conduct. The king gave them the following order: cause them to be trampled to death by an elephant. Just because he's a headman of a village, so the king believed him instead of believing the young people. Because it's, prejudice, no? There's probably people always think, okay, young people, they're always up to no good, Many of them now going stealing or doing something bad. Just like in some countries, people always have an impression that the black youth are, up to no good. The dark-skinned young people are bad, or even old or middle-aged black men are no good. if some police report them as no good, then somebody believes that he's no good, definitely no good. And therefore, a lot of incidents, sad incidents happen because of the color, because of the age, because of prejudice of humans. Just like that. Thereupon, Maha admonished his companions as follows: "Friends, we have no refuge but love. Therefore let your hearts be tranquil, cherish anger towards no one. Let your hearts be full of love for the king and the village headman and the elephant that tramples you under his feet." The 33 youths followed the admonition of their leader. Such was the power of their love that the elephant dare not approach them. When the king heard of this, he said, "If the elephant sees so many men, he will not venture to trample them under his feet." Maybe he's scared of the crowd, yeah? So have the men covered with heavy matting and then order the elephant to trample them. So I mean they don't see many men, so maybe he dares to do it. So the village headman had the men covered with heavy matting and drove the elephant forward to trample them. But when the elephant was yet a long way off, he turned around and went back again. When the king heard that what had happened, he thought to himself, there must be some reason for this. So he caused the 33 youths to be brought before him and asked them, "Friends, is there anything which you have failed to receive at my hands?" They replied, "Your Majesty, what do you mean?" The king said, "I am informed that you are a band of thieves and that you rove around the forest committing depredations." So, "Your Majesty, who said that?" "Friends, the village headman so informed me." "Your Majesty, it is not true that we are thieves. The fact is, we are clearing a path to heaven for ourselves, and we do this and that. The village headman tried to persuade us to adopt an evil mode of life, and when we refused to follow his suggestions, he became angry at us and determined to destroy us." Yeah, it's not easy to do good things in this world, huh? It's not all that. Everybody praises goodness and holiness and wholesomeness and even charity work, but it's not always easy to do. Even in our group, sometimes it happens. It's very funny, more funny sometimes. Sometimes it's very sad, but sometimes it's very funny. Yeah, because people hear this and that and they don't prove the truth. They don't prove it. Yeah, and they don't check they don't fact check. And they just believe it, and that's a problem. And it's so funny, It's American newspaper. They even say Clinton is a son of one of the nurses, and that is a different father and all that kind of stuff. They just speculate. It's so funny. That was probably during the voting time, And they say Obama didn't have a birth certificate even. Remember? That he's probably smuggled through the border of Mexico, who knows? Everybody was making a lot of noise, asking him, "If you're innocent, prove it. Give us this long version, short version, whatever, middle version of your birth certificate." And then they insisted until they had it. Oh, man. Because he's black, also, huh? Yeah, but I'm not black. Also in trouble. I'm yellow. That's another problem. And even it happened inside our group. It's a very funny thing. Now it's funny, but at that time, I didn't know what to say, And at that time, just recently, you had a retreat in SMC, yeah? Before we moved here. Yeah. I didn't even have, I just went there. I didn't expect anybody to cook for me or anything. I probably think of cooking for myself, like all this time. Before July this year, I was always cooking for myself, simple stuff. And then, but one Vietnamese, she says she saw me so skinny and walking with sticks that she has to feed me, so she cooks. And then she had to go soon, and so I didn't know. They tried to arrange somebody else to cook for me somehow. Yeah, I didn't tell anything. I didn't even know she was going. Excuse me, I'm so excited. I feel very hard now with all this story. It's too hard to laughing too much. Too excited, thinking of the story made by air. Yeah, people can live by air, breatharians, or maybe also humanitarian, humor breatharian, humanitarians, like make air, make story from air, make story from nothing. Yeah, it's cool. I want to tell you the present story, the new story, and in August, sometime in August, or the end of August, almost before we came here, the sister who cooked for me everyday Vietnamese, and she's going, so they arranged for somebody to come. Well, I don't know. They say somebody will come from America. I say, what's her name? They say Nguyen, Vietnamese. And the sister say, Master, every Vietnamese named Nguyen. I say, who is that? She say, we don't know. We just say Nguyen. So she say, Master, everybody in Vietnam is Nguyen, just like every Korean is Kim. Even vegetable they eat is kimchi. so we were laughing so much.
Enlightened viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Buddhist Stories, the Story of Magha, Part 3 of 10, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Vegan Kids Got Talent, Part 2 of 2, on Kids Wonderland, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your lives be filled with heavenly peace and spiritual prosperity.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.